Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Anna. I have this beautiful paper Blue Land collection from Stamperia. Take a look how gorgeous designs you can find in this paper pad. So I'm just about to create a project using those beautiful collection. So today I will be working with something a little bit different. I will be creating a chocolate card. This is a base of what I will be using. Basically, I've just created this myself, and I've just estimated measurements which is perfectly will match the chocolate to put inside. So I've used already the scoring board to score everything how it should go. So we've got a flap and we've got a pocket. So I'm going to start maybe with creating a pocket. Why not? So I have my elements already cut out, and I also distressed them earlier just to save the time, because this tutorial might be a bit too long for you to watch. So this is the idea for you to take away and create in your own time. I will be sticking everything with craft glue. This is a really good adhesive, and also you can use any other adhesive, whatever your choice is. I've got this one on hand, so why not? I'm gonna just test it and see how things gonna work. So I'm just taking a little bit of a glue and just spreading on my paper and just attaching. As you can see, it does adhere in quickly, so it actually have a quick drying time, so it is really cool to have in your stash. This is really good product to have and play with. So I'm just gonna carry on and sticking my elements. So as you can see, it's just very straightforward project at the minute. It's nothing complicated, nothing too much to explain. You can create the card base for this chocolate card in your own preferences. Depends on chocolate size, whatever you will be putting inside the pocket. So I will be putting the retail sport chocolate. So this is the size for the pocket, which perfectly fits in the chocolate inside. So all I need to do now, I need to just seal the elements together, and my pocket is ready. Simple as that. So I'm just gonna hold these two pieces for a few minutes until it's adhere properly, and then I will move on to work with another element. So I can put that aside to dry, and then I can move on and work on my folder. So firstly, I'm gonna start adhering papers inside my folder, and I have those beautiful wooden panels which I also cut into the size of my base, and I also distress the edges. This is the way how I like to work. If you don't want to distress the edges, then by all means you can also leave them nice and straight. You can also ink them up just to highlight the edges. It also gives a little bit of interest to your project, so I'm giving you a few tips to take away and play with. So I'm gonna just carry on sticking those elements, and then I will meet you in just one moment when everything will be ready to start creating a composition and layers on the lid of my chocolate box. is how my folder looks like. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to start creating the composition on top of the lid. So I've got a few elements cut out and distressed already. This is what I will be working with. As you can see, I've got some strips of paper, which is pretty much leftovers of the size of the paper what I was cutting into that folder. And in craft world, there's nothing wasted, so you can always use those elements to build up your composition, and it's always good to fill and create extra layers on your project. I will be using this amazing stencil from Sarah Alcobenda's collection Atelier des Arts, and I will be applying the Indian turquoise Allegro paint just to transfer beautiful image from this stencil. I'm working with just a kitchen sponge, nothing complicated, just a simple tool everybody got at home, and then by all means you can also grab it and use it. If you have any other preferences for working with acrylic paints, for example the stencil brushes, then by all means you can always grab and use those. With kitchen sponges is absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm mainly concentrating on the edges of my image from the stencil. The reason because most of the composition will be covered with the top elements what I will be creating. So I'm just wanting to highlight the corners a little bit, just to add them a little bit of a dimension, a little bit more interest, and this stencil absolutely perfectly fits in. So take a look how beautiful this stencil is. For the extra interest, I'm also going to use leftovers from the paints what I've got on my glass mat, and I'm just gonna ink the actually paint the edges of my top layer what I will be sticking on my lid on my chocolate card. Once everything is ready, then I will be building the composition, and also I will add extra interest using those awesome stamps also from Sarah's collection, and I will be using this little beautiful border. So I will create just a nice border around my element, and I'm working with the acrylic block and working with the archival ink. If you have any other preferences for the ink, if you want to use the distress inks, if you want to use oxides, if you want to use, I don't know, you can always even stamp with the acrylic paint, why not? You can always stretch your imagination and just step out of your comfort zone and stamp with the different mediums. Nothing stopping you of challenging yourself and experimenting with the mediums. Why not do that? So I'm just gonna stamp the frame around my element, and then I will start building the composition using my elements what I've got already on site. All the elements have already been distressed, and also will add some dimension using extra cardboard for them, just to create a nice 3D effect for them. So it's not going to be totally flat, it will have nice transition between layers and layers. So what I will do, I will leave you with the music for time being when I will be playing with those elements, and I will meet you towards end of the video just to give you a few words how the project turned out, and it give you maybe a few ideas to take away for your own crafty journey. So here it is, my chocolate cart is almost ready. I've added some soft clay elements which I've created using beautiful mold from Sarah's collection as well, and I've highlighted texture using the turquoise acrylic paint. I've added extra interest to my elements by filling with the Formiran flowers, handmade Formiran flowers, few leaves, and also bows with the strings and organza. So I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you have an idea what you can do with those papers. I hope you have a little bit of tips how you can build the composition as well, so it will be nice dimensional, it's not gonna be flat. And remember to level up your layers, so when you stick everything one or another, it's not gonna go down, so it will not get bulky. And then obviously you can stretch your imagination, and you can use the same technique on using on different collections. So it's entirely up to you, whatever you will be working with Blue Land, or it will be any other beautiful collection from Stamperia. So I'm just sticking the pocket inside my folder, and I'm just gonna put the chocolate inside, and it's good to go. So I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and till the next time, my lovely friends, I'll talk to you super soon. Bye for now.